Louisiana beer reviews. We have Untitled Art Sweet and Sour Grapefruit IPA. This is the first video review for this ale in the world. Okay. %7 alcohol. This India Pale Ale is made with grapefruit juice, apple juice, and pineapple juice. Oh boy. Artwork by Rain Smith. There's Rain Smith's artwork. I think my grandmother would have liked that. October 27, 2020. So 3 months old. Well, it just came to Matherns like a week ago, so where was it for 3 months, right? I bought it there. It was $3.99 for the can. This tall shrink wrap can. Waunakee, Wisconsin. Now, Waunakee, Wisconsin is a location for the contract brewer of this, which is Octopi Brewing. And if you get on Octopi's website, you'll find out that that's all they do is contract brewing, and they'll say, would you like a beer brewed for your company? And that's what they specialize in. So I've had other beers from Octopi. Got them at Trader Joe's, for instance. Now, this thing is very hazy. It's not hazy, it's orange opaque. It looks like orange paint poured out of a paint can almost. You heard that crackle. It's a thin, spongy white head, I guess you'd say. Let's go with the nose. 88 on Beer Advocate, very good. 82 on Untapped, which is very high for Untapped. Here they're doing some train switching over there on that switching track. Kansas City Southern Railroad. I noticed they had left that piece of the train there. Come pick it up. It smells like malt, meaning white bread, and juice. You know how you love to have juice in your beer? Well, you got it. And they're saying it's a sour IPA. There's not a whole lot of aroma though, really. It's kind of flat in the nose. Let's go with the taste. Ooh, that's super tart. Very tart. Like a grapefruit. And very sweet. Like a grapefruit, and especially apple juice. And orange juice to an extent. Acidity from those juices. The body is high, medium, close to heavy. And the finish is dry. There's tartness throughout. Now, a lot of these sour beers, they'll have that lactic sour, like sour milk or sour cream. But this one is super tart, like fruit juice. A lot of the macro companies are doing the super tart beers now. They're selling really well, and they won't be $3.99 for a can. Well, this is pretty sugary. I was about to say they're picking it up. I was about to say the macros are much more sugary, but I'm not too sure. This one's pretty sugary. Things like Mike's Harder Green Apple, Mike's Harder Blackberry. No, what am I thinking? Cranberry. That's it. I bought the juice Joose juice, blackberry 10% natural flavor. So they're all kind of following that trend of sugary. And of course, the ones I'm talking about, the macros, be clear, usually at least translucent, but usually you can see through them. They're not real. They're not opaque like this. Except, well, let's see. The original Clubtails Mango is like that. Not quite as opaque. But like I got the when I was in Mississippi last week, I got the juice, 2 flavors, and it was $1.29 after tax, or $1.19 then tax. So 7%. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I don't like. Honestly, I drink wine every day, like about 2 ounces, 3 ounces, but as far as juice itself, I've turned against that. I used to drink juice all the time, but then I just, like, one day about 10 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, I said, I can't stand drinking juice anymore. I don't know why, I just can't stand. It's pretty simple. But yeah, you notice I hadn't talked about bitterness too much. No, really isn't any, except from like the rind. And I was saying that, oh yeah, I was saying that on the juice screwdriver, that it had like a pretty harsh bitterness from like the pith and the peel, the orange pith and peel. And this one has that too. It's not quite as bitter as the juice, Joose, juice screwdriver, but it's a similar type item, honestly. Let's see what they say. I'm going to see if there's a disclosure anywhere else. India Pale Ale. No, that's a disclosure. It's an India Pale Ale. It's not too... I don't know if I was going to say, but if one should say what an IPA is this day and age, I guess it's anything. So, score it. They're saying 88 on Beer Advocate. I'm going to go to 90. I think 88's too low. 90. A minus. If I kept drinking on it, I don't know what the bottom part... See, I don't know if there's going to be a lot of coagulated stuff at the bottom that could taint it, make it worse. But it might get better. You see, some of these, you drink them, they get better. The taste isn't fading, though. A lot of these flavored beers, the taste will drop. You taste it, it's like, oh wow, it's like a s'mores, and then and it just dies away. But this one's holding the taste throughout the sip, I'm noticing. So and continuous repeated sips, so that's a good sign. And the macros, I always hold the taste, because I think they're building on that odorless, colorless, clear malt base, similar to like a vodka in the distilled beverage world, but or neutral grain spirits. But let's say 90, with the possible, but more than likely the probable potential that would go up into the 90s. We'll say 90 out of 100. Lazy lay, bon ton relate, marginally excellent. If that makes any sense. Flavored ale, tart ale. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all go to Octopi Brewing in Wisconsin and tour the brewery, which I would like to do myself.